These are the same niggas that are mad at Terry Rozier. You mad at Jonte Porter, but you don't give a fuck that Steve Ballmer doing some shit. It's all in the same umbrella to me. Cut this shit out. You half stepping. This is like how I feel with not liking James Harden but loving Luka Doncic. It's giving a little anti-black, man. Like, come on.
I feel like people are trying to bring, which is crazy, but bringing back slurs is definitely a thing now. I don't think people care anymore either. Like, people are starting to care less and less, I feel like, which is crazy, but everybody cares less about everything now.
Is it really crazy for you though?
What do you mean for me?
I just feel like you've been an agenda pusher over the years. Yeah. I don't think this is really as wild and crazy as you think. I feel like
no, but I'm just saying like the fact everything's becoming accepted again is wild and crazy. But like I said, everybody accepts everything now because the world is a horrible place now. So everybody's just like, we can be horrible and be fine.
Like, are you pleasantly surprised?
I don't know if it's a pleasant surprise, but I don't know if it's an unpleasant surprise. It's just interesting to see. It's like not funny, haha, funny, weird. Like, I don't like, Like it's just interesting to see. That's all I can say. It's just interesting to see.
Yeah, bro, it's not safe here. Email me. Man, welcome back to another episode of the Play for Keys podcast, the only podcast where we do something different every single day. Not an hour, not an episode. This is a daily thing. I am your host, Greg. That is my host, Jax. Welcome to the show, the podcast for casual. If you are a casual, this is the show for you. Jax, I just realized the shirt you have. You always got a fire shirt. That's always black culture, like relevant. Like it always is black. I fuck with it, and it's always. And I don't really notice it until it's time to like edit a video, or like I see a comment section of like pissed off white people, and then like I fuck with it even heavier when I see a pissed off white person. I remember when he was like, "Still money from white people." That should go platinum on this channel. You know what I mean? Like,
I seen one. I seen one where he was like, "Steal the person who made the steal money from white people said steal money from another place," and I was like, "Interesting. I might get that." I was like, "I don't know." I don't know, but it's interesting.
If you have a chance, send me that link. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. I wouldn't say I won't buy it. I'm just, I can't believe it. I just got to see it. Yeah, no cap. We have a lot to really talk about, honestly. So let's not beat around the bush. And hold on, where's the button? There you go.
Donations.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Jax, did you find out what that song name was?
It was from I found on YouTube, but it's I think his name Jim Johnston or Jim Johnson, one of them.
Oh, okay.
He's like a WWE guy, composer dude. It's Shane McMahon's theme song.
Absolutely. Yeah,
and I guess he just composed it himself. Sure.
That's crazy. He composed it, but it wasn't his voice?
That I don't know.
I don't know. So Will Smith is still on the board, is what I'm hearing. That is actually hilarious. That is funny.
It might be him. Oh, there's a whole rap verse on this. What the fuck?
Oh no, that is. It's an actual song. It's a full song.
I'm tweaking. What?
I'm just not gonna play that full shit. Play that. You don't know.
Interesting. Well, I'll look up more of it later. I don't see no more.
All right, bet. So Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the things that we do not care.
We do not care.
Real quick. First things up, fans are getting a Heisman vote now. Allegedly. I'm only saying alleged because I don't know anything about this. Jax, take it away.
Yeah, it's this new platform or whatever called Heisman Hopefuls. I'm pretty sure it's put on. Well, it's put on by like the Heisman company, corporation, whatever you want to call it. And it's just fan voting for the Heisman. And then at the end of the year, they tally up who has the most fan votes, and they give that person one vote for the Heisman, like one singular vote. And like that just because there's like 1,000 or something Heisman voters, so in the end of things, it won't really matter. So it's just fans get a chance to, I guess, have their vote. So I guess it's cool, interesting.
Yeah, but like we say it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, but like, what if we have a whole nother like Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty thing?
I mean, that didn't come down to one. That didn't come down to one vote though. Like it was close, but it came down to like a couple, like I don't even know, like a couple, like tens of votes or something like that. So it's like it's literally just one vote. So I'm like, okay, it's not going to be that crazy because I don't think anything will come that close.
Yeah, they won't sway it to that degree, and I don't think. Yeah, it's been a while since a Heisman race was that close, to begin with, from a tens of votes. Yeah,
I was like, I can't even think. Well, yeah, I guess the Travis Hunter Ashton Genty, that was the last close Heisman vote because after that it was like Mendoza,
Devontae Smith, and all these other people. List goes on. But, overall, you have a voice.
I guess.
But guess what?
We do not care.
I just don't care. I just don't. Hey, and on top of that,
do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
Since we here, is it wise? Next up on the
We do not care.
Jaden Higgins from the Houston Texans tore his ACL. I think in practice, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it like their actual practice, or was like how they be doing like the joint practices? It wasn't like one of those.
It might have been at the joint practices. Actually, now I think about it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but
for people that don't know who Jaden Higgins is, he is a wide receiver that kind of came to life last season with certain injuries to Tank Dell, and I think Nico Collins was kind of in and out of the lineup at that time. Jaden Higgins was somebody that rose on occasion, nice size on him, had a great year or a good year, and it's going to be a blow to the Texans.
I feel like the Texans receivers be getting hurt a lot. Now that I think about it, they have unlucky receivers.
Yeah, they haven't had a stable receiver probably since Hopkins.
Yeah,
and I've been rooting hard for Tank Dell.
Nico Collins, he's good, but he be getting hurt a lot. We just talked about Jaden Higgins tore his ACL. Before that, when they had John Mechie, he had cancer, which it's not necessarily an injury, but like, what the fuck? He just got cancer, so he couldn't play.
Shit, I mean, Stephon Diggs was he was out, right? He like didn't he tear some shit?
No, with the Texans.
Did he have a healthy? I thought he had he got injured, right?
Yeah, he tore his ACL and then he went to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then it went downhill off the field. Yeah.
Tank Dell, he broke his leg, got shot, broke his leg again.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I don't know what the Texans got going on.
Tank Dell really be going out like a Houstonian, nigga. Like he be having some Houston injuries. I'm just now thinking about this shit. And they're not even trying to be stereotypical.
He went to UA, so he's been in Houston for
hey, that nigga been
7 years or something like that now, technically.
Oh God, his whole NFL career has been very Houston-like. From how he got drafted. Hey, text to your mans. Hey, help!
Come draft me.
Go draft me. That's such a Houston thing. That's crazy. Yeah, I hope we get a bounce back year. And on top of that,
he's good.
He's so good.
He just get Looney Tunes injuries, bro. He's good.
And it don't help that he like not a big guy. You know, he's small.
I don't even think like him being like small. I think he just get like freak injuries, bro. Like nigga got shot at the party. He wasn't even doing anything. He was just standing. He got shot. Like he don't even like. That's why I'm like his injuries are just freak injuries that happen, bro.
And then this is not even a receiver, but shit, even Joe Mixon, that was crazy last year, based off of the
nobody knows exactly.
I know the legends. Another Houston injury. Nigga allegedly shot himself in the foot.
That's
That's a very Second Amendment ass injury, bro. I don't know what to tell you. That's crazy. That would have never happened in Cincinnati. I don't even think they can tote like that out there.
Yeah, no. And if that would have happened in freaking New York, he would have went to jail like Plaxico Burress. Because that's why he went to jail, because he was in New York, bro.
Yeah, that's when that's one of the first few times like I found out how they just don't play. I'm like, oh, this is bad. And they waited for that nigga to heal up. Hey, we're gonna handcuff you, nigga.
Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. You're not. I'm sorry. I know this shit hurts, but we got to do our jobs. That's crazy.
We do not care.
Insane. Last and certainly but not least, the Timberwolves have sold for $4.5 billion to they're saying a business leader by the name of Mark Stad. I don't know what the fuck business leader means.
It doesn't sound I don't know. It doesn't sound very it sounds very mysterious in a bad way.
It sounds very mysterious for a nigga that's about to pay $4.5 billion. I think I would like to know what the fuck you get.
What business do you lead?
Like what? Yeah. If you're a business leader, I feel like your business should be the leading thing. You know how people say, hey, the owner of. You know what I mean? Like, even with Tillman, there's some shady stuff that goes on with Tillman Fertitta, but when he saw it, it was like, oh, yeah, the owner of Landry Seafood, and we'll do, like, we led with the business.
He's the owner of a growth-oriented investment firm.
That sounds so fucking vague.
Like, that's not a real thing.
This how that nigga Koulibaly used to get niggas, just like this. It's like you can't tell me. That's wild. But apparently he sold it, or apparently he's buying it for $4.5 billion. Not only the Timberwolves, but the Minnesota Lynx are attached to it. And after further review, I was making a joke and saying, hey, maybe that 0.5 is where, that was for the WNBA team. But it might be lower than that.
Yeah.
Because apparently a record-breaking purchase is $300 million. So I'm not seeing
he just lumped all of them together.
I'm not seeing it.
How fast you think he's
probably just threw that? Hey, they probably just threw that bitch in there.
100%. 100%. How fast do you think he's going to sell the team? Because the dude he just bought it from only owned the team for, a season?
Yeah, June 2025. So a calendar year and some change. A year and a half. I can see a year and a half.
Because the dude he bought it from
if niggas
if I can make a $3 billion profit in a year, okay.
If they selling the Lakers, if niggas selling the Lakers in 10 months, anybody's up for grabs, bro. Like, I feel like once owners saw that you could still make a profit and it don't even be a calendar year, I think this kind of opened the floodgates a little bit. We're gonna see these niggas flip a little bit more often.
Yeah, I think you're always gonna be able to make a profit. no matter what, on a sports franchise.
Niggas not even breaking even. They like legit getting an extra billion every time.
Whenever Jerry Jones passes away and his children are left to fight over the Cowboys, it's gonna be crazy. That's all I can say.
It's gonna be a bloodbath, bro. It's gonna be. I will be there. I will be there to watch it, but
it's gonna be worse than something we're gonna talk about later on in the episode. But
my God. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the things we do care about. First topic up. Let's go into college football, because there's a story out there in Texas and TCU by the name of Jacob Fields, not Justin, Jacob Fields, who got dismissed from the football team after getting into a fight with another player that was left hospitalized after the altercation. Before I say any information, Jax, just off that headline alone, what was going through your mind when you first said that? When you first
I heard about this before, so I've been like keeping up with it in the background, but like no actual information had been released. So I just saw like, oh, he got dismissed from the team. Then I saw, oh, he got dismissed from the sauce. So I was like, oh, he beat one of his teammates up and they dismissed. I was like, I guess teammates fight. I don't know why, I guess. But then I saw like more stories and they came out that there were reports that like he was the one getting bullied. So he just beat the other guy up. And I'm like, I don't really think he did anything. If that's accurate, like, because there's a whole lot of reporting saying that. So if that is accurate and they were just bullying him and he finally had enough and he beat the guy up, it's hard to find issue with that, especially because people were saying that he went to the coaches multiple times and the coaches weren't really taking it serious, which I can sort of understand because they're just like, football players fight. Like, that's a thing that happens. So the coaches are probably like, yeah, whatever. But no, it became something serious, bro. Serious enough that like they had to report him to like the police and everything. So I don't know. I don't think he did nothing bad. It's just very weird.
Oh no, he did something bad, nigga. Hey, if you hospitalize somebody, you put the beats on that nigga bad, bro. Like you for sure put that belt. You put a belt on that. I'm not saying that he's not justified. Let me not say that. Because if we're saying that this story is true, that he got bullied and somebody allegedly they're saying, oh, dude got spat on. Look, when stuff like that happens and then you go to the coach and talking about, oh, they bullying me, I already know how this is going. They really on some Richie. It's going to feel like that Richie Incognito type situation where it's like, oh, brother. Oh, my God. You let a grown man bully you. But mind you, this is not like an alleged scrub. This is like a player that is actually good, was supposed to be a starter.
Yeah, they got him in the transfer portal because of that. He was one of the top,
he was co-defensive player of the year for Conference USA. He was running with the ones. So in my mind, I was like, damn. I normally see like freshmen that get the bullies. You know what I mean? I never really thought of like the transfer portal nigga that's nice with it.
Transfer portal star. Yeah.
I didn't know that was kind of how that went, but ultimately the second thing I thought about was, not gonna lie, I think Jacob Fields, and I'm not saying he's wrong, I think he snuck that nigga. I think that's what it was. I don't think it was, because me personally, I'm gonna say this. I don't think it was a fight where both people were like putting their hands up and really trying to like get after it, because most fights, whether it be locker room football, whatever, there's always a nigga there, or there's a group of people there that's gonna make sure that we take niggas off of each other. Like there's gonna be somebody to try to break it up at least. And two, if it's an anticipated fight, you know that video gets dropped on TikTok. Like that leak is dropped. We gonna see it.
It wouldn't be no video leak from this. It wouldn't be no video leak from this. Not from this.
No, yeah, because it wasn't anticipated.
No, even if it was, I don't think they wouldn't have. No, the TCU players, they wouldn't have. Even if they did take it, they wouldn't have leaked it to nothing. Because there's probably hella fights in college football that happen all the time that we just do not see.
And we see some of them hoes. We for sure see.
I don't think we really do for real. I feel like the ones we do see, if we do see them, would be very few and far between. So I don't think they would have recorded anything like that. And they were also in the locker room, so there's that too.
That don't mean shit. Antonio Brown let you know that we don't give a fuck about no locker rooms, nigga. We go on IG Live.
Antonio Brown doesn't give a fuck about anything.
But like for you to brutalize somebody, because apparently I think he broke his jaw, and this is the alleged reporting. It's like he broke that dude's jaw, and I think what escalated even further, the nigga was using hands and feet. When a nigga use hands and feet, that's when it start getting a little. It teeters that next level of, yo, if you don't stop this nigga, it might be worse than just an injury. You might kill this nigga if you don't settle this nigga down. These niggas all are strong. These are strong men that go into.
I was like, they say he might have spit on him, and if somebody spits on you, you low key, you can hands, feet, and other. You can use hands, feet, and other.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying like, I can see this being a thing if he got caught off guard. On God, like, and I'm not saying he's wrong for that. I'm just saying if it was if it was like a fade of, hey, I'm trying to, it's up when I see you in the locker room, I feel like it wouldn't have gone to this degree because they're saying this nigga finna miss the fucking opener. Now it could be a Geno Smith thing. It could be the nigga rocked him so hard. Hey, it could be. I
didn't see the report about the broken jaw thing, but it could have just been like a one hit thing. Like I'm tired of binked that nigga and broke his jaw.
Hey, I'm gonna stop right there. We know for sure it was not a one hit thing. That it was a few strikes. But I get it though, because don't spit in my fucking face, nigga. Don't spit in my fucking face. And then me trying to look, hey, I ain't gonna lie, me looking up this shit, me looking up the article and like who the players are and like looking at different YouTube videos and stuff. Man, I saw a lot of them comments was getting crazy. There's a whole bunch of hoteps in the comment section, man.
Why?
It was a whole bunch of FBA ass niggas because the other dude, the nigga that got his ass beat was like, I don't know if he was Nigerian, but he was like another, like he was African.
Now is not the time. What?
And they was like, you see how they like, whoa, hey.
Where's the correlation?
This not the time. He's like, you see how they do? And they was saying that word, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word, that T word. But they was like, they was getting after it. I'm like, okay. Whole bunch of Black American flags in the comment section. I'm like, oh, this the type of party.
I would have never expected that in that comment. What the hell?
I was like, damn. I'm just trying to look up football, nigga. I got hoteps all down my shit. Just
that's so that's so odd. That's all like that's weird, bro. I guess
it's so fucking weird. I'm like, this is what we're here with it. Damn. But yeah, man. Right. But Fields' agent also came out and said, hey, there's a lot of stuff that's been kind of amplified and there's a lot of false narrative going on, but through it all, he's taking full responsibility. He's very remorseful for his actions, and he also agrees that it was best to part ways with the organization as well. So it's not just like he got kicked out. He thought it was also best to leave as well. So it's gonna be hard to figure out if he lands on his feet after this, but I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know where he can go, like who he can, because like college is basically starting already. Like with admission, he still has to get enrolled in school. Even if he doesn't really have to take classes for it, he still has to get enrolled in the college in the first place. Like scholarships have already been given out. So it's very, and the season finished, so it's very unfortunate for really everybody lost in this one. Not gonna lie to you, everybody lost.
Yeah, and then with the guy that got his ass beat, because apparently he was a wide receiver. So, like, is the ass beating the punishment? Like, he don't get no other further thing?
I mean, shit, it seemed like, but yeah. That was
look, if you beat me bad enough, if you beat me bad enough where I'm in the hospital and we're missing opening day is like the 27th or 28th for some of these.
It's soon. It's soon.
It's soon. And this happened August 13th. So this was a real beating, nigga. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's still in the hospital.
Yeah, and if the broken jaw thing is real, then he's not playing no time soon. He broke his fucking jaw.
I don't think he's out of the hospital yet.
How did Gino didn't miss the whole season, did he?
Hell no. Hell no, he didn't. But I mean, maybe Gino's a different nigga, but that was still a crazy. That's crazy because a nigga was bringing up Gino in the same comment section. And it was like, And who hit him? I was like, bro, please. Oh.
All right, bro. All right. Let's talk about
please. Bro, stop.
Let's keep it college sports though, because a lot has been. We've talked about this phenomenon, this whatever you want to call it, for a very long time. But first, it started a little bit more with college players, how they're able to go back to school. Yeah, go back to school after they've been previously drafted and are played in the G League. Some even logged NBA minutes. So that's been a thing that's been going on, and we've talked about it and how much we think it's a terrible idea in the first place, or at least how much we think it's stupid. But now this is beginning to happen currently with NFL players. A lot of players, I think a couple from like the Browns, or a couple of rookies or whatever from the Browns, the Seahawks, and it was like, I think the Cardinals as well. They were like, hey, since we can go back to college now, can you release us from our contracts? Because this whole NCAA thing is happening and people are, wanting to be released so they can go back to college and enter the transfer portal. But now the NCAA, or not the NCAA, but the government dropped a ruling that sided with the NCAA now that these players can't go back to college football. It's a whole everything. I'm not going to lie to you. Yes. But it says the 10th Circuit has granted the NCAA's stay request in the Wisney versus NCAA case. It means the qualifying class of 2022 athletes lose their federal fifth season protection now, because a ruling came out that said all athletes that came in college in the class of 2022 because of COVID and everything, they're legally obligated to have a fifth season. So that's why players were coming back. But now the government's saying, no, you can't do that. And the NCAA is happy. They released a statement saying, basically, thanks. Thank you for saving our bitch-ass lives. But, like, this whole thing, it's still not done, though. It's still not over because there's still more court rulings, court filings, more appeals.
Absolutely.
Can the toothpaste go back in the tube with this anymore, or is this just reality?
Yeah, I mean, I just really feel like it's kind of like, for me, like, it's kind of hard to just be like super hard on some of these players because COVID did fuck up a lot of shit. Like COVID really did it, and the way they had the framework for NIL and stuff, it was happening during that time for like 2022. I kind of compare 2022 like high school seniors during 2020. They just kind of got fucked up in all of this stuff. Like, it just kind of, they got the worst of it because at least the people before them in 20 and 2021, they got their fifth year eligibility. They were able to kind of maximize certain things and get NIL money. And we knew the play for some of them. We understood that they weren't going to make real NFL money. So they maximized their extra years of eligibility to go into that NIL and do all this extra stuff. But from the people after 2022, these are people that are kind of like full swing in this new system and are getting the NIL stuff that they deserve, and they're getting their money and all that stuff. And it leaves 2022 in this like little limbo of like, oh, okay, like we're not really benefiting like the new system is, but you're not really granting us that 5th year like you did for that you did for others. It's kind of like when prom gets canceled for the seniors in 2020. It's like we're just kind of pushing you along the way. Like, all right, nigga, like it sucks to suck, and they're trying to like figure out a way to kind of get bread and all that other stuff. So
a few other things about this whole about the ruling were there's a federal ruling, so like you said, there's no longer a blanket ruling for the 4th year players from 2022 to have a 5th year. It doesn't impact the state rulings of the 5th year, so players who, because there are some players who have returned back to school, and so those players, they will now need their, like the state that their school is in, they will now need like rulings from their state to be eligible. And time for those is short because, you know, they're running out of time to stay eligible. And the calendar favors the NCAA here because, like I said, the season is finna start. So it's now all these players who are SOL have to rush to try and be able to play again. So but you say you still think like the toothpaste can go back in the tube with this though?
Yeah, I still think it's still salvageable because we're still, you know, they're finally at least putting a cutoff to it of like, okay, with 2022, all right, no more, and we can kind of focus on the framework that we have for this upcoming the rest of the people coming in. Because 2022 also got hold because that's when that transfer portal was getting super sticky, where they're like, hey man, look, we just gonna get the best available niggas via transfer portal, which left 18 and 19-year-olds by the wayside.
Yeah, that was low key like early transfer portal when it was just it was crazy.
It was the wild west. So they got hold. Then once you finally get established, you can't even salvage the year, like the 1 or 2 years that you kind of got hold. So now they're holding you on the back end. It's like, okay, yeah, I know you only got truly only 1 good year of game tape, maybe even 2. No, we're not giving you that 5th year. So I do kind of feel for them. From that hindsight, like it's not the same as like these 28, 29-year-old niggas like trying to live out their dreams. Not all of them
y'all
are like
criminals, and I feel like some of them might still be in school. Y'all are criminals beating up on children. Y'all are literally taking candy from babies. Y'all need to quit it.
Yeah, and I think the whole premise of it is they want to make sure that they're kind of treating those situations like outliers, because they don't want to turn it into a thing where we're having conversations when you have like these NBA players that are doing like the Enes Kanter thing, but like NCAA style of like, oh, whoa, I can do that means Braun can go back. All right, nigga, like we know that, bro. This is for a specific type of a person.
Yeah, you do not fit that criteria. Stop it.
You do not.
You can fit that criteria, but you not. We all know you're
not willing to get it out the mud like that. You not trying. You not trying to follow through, bitch ass nigga. You not trying to do that.
I don't want to hear it, bro. I do not want to hear it from the niggas.
But like Jack's,
like, you really about it, then do it. If not, be quiet.
But like Jack's, like, I kind of wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Like I know you phrase it as, you know, the toothpaste not being able to get back in the tube, but like, what side are you on with this? Like, where are you standing with this?
I don't know. I hate everybody involved. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel like being complete, like, because I know the well, I think all the colleges now they came out with the thing where if you declare for the draft, you can still come back to like. Now, like back then, or maybe a couple years before it became all this, whatever, this big mess, it was like, you know, if you declare for the draft, you are now able to come back from that if you know, get a grade that you don't like. I remember that being a whole thing. And like,
yeah,
I'm okay with stuff like that. But like, once you declare for the draft, once you leave school, declare for the draft and say, no, let me try to get drafted. If you don't get drafted or whatever, like, I don't think you should be able to go back to school. You shouldn't be able to go back to school as an athlete, in my opinion. So I'm not really a fan of these players going back to these schools, especially this late in the game, because it's messing. Like, if you're trying to get on a team, it'll probably like mess up the whole whatever they got going on in the first place. So that's why I don't like that. But then also with the NCAA, like, I don't even necessarily want to agree with them because I feel like a lot of this, the sandwiches they're doing because all the problems that are currently happening in the NCAA stem from them not wanting to pay the players in the first place, and that all this snowballed into this gigantic mess it's in now. So that's why I'm like, I don't like. It feels weird signing with the NCAA because I do not like this is all their fault. This is literally all their fault. But I also agree that these players should not be coming back to school. So I don't even. How I feel is very, I don't know, it's weird, but like I said, I hate all parties involved. I really do. All of y'all suck.
I think I stand specifically with class of 2020. I stand with them with whatever they're trying to do because they really did get hold. Niggas, for niggas that didn't know what the Wild Wild West looked like when they were just appearing freshman year of college and they still had to wear masks and shit. It was different and it reflected in the NFL draft. No shade.
Really
I'm not trying to,
masks, bro.
Well, we were really wearing masks, bro. Like it was.
That's so.
And we had to show our. We had to show her our. I don't even know where my vaccine card is. You remember we had to show our vaccine card?
I was like, dang, I haven't seen this in forever, bro.
I think it's somewhere in my mom's house or whatever. I remember I had to.
You had to show that to get into play. Like that's insane, bro. They would not let you in.
Hey, niggas was at camp with a mask on.
Niggas
that was counterintuitive.
They were at camp wearing that. They were at camp like it was normal, which was the issue. That's why the pandemic went on so long.
They was standing in line with the mask, and once they got in, they took that bitch off.
Okay. Smoking hookah and everything. Like, what are you doing? It's an airport.
Hey, cutting a mask in the middle and smoking hookah through the mask. That shit's not doing anything, bro.
And sharing the hookah, like, no. Like, just because you get a new hookah tip does not mean it's okay. Like,
no,
y'all all breathing in the same.
Oh, they'll move the mask up so the nose is out. Nigga, you're breathing it. Just take the mask off at that point. It's over.
But not to sidetrack you from your point, though.
Nah, because that shit was crazy. And it was Texas. So I remember there was like rednecks. Hey, take that mask off. I can't hear you talk. I'm like, whoa.
Nigga, first of all, yes, you can. This mask is a flimsy, low key, the mask wasn't doing.
God damn. Fuck. Oh, shit.
But it was like low key, I did wear my mask, but low key, like the standard, like little blue hospital, those weren't doing anything, to be completely honest. Like they were doing like a little bit, but like that shit, like you could hear exactly what I was saying through that mask. It wasn't muffled, so stop it, please.
Come on now, let's chill that out. But yeah, like NCAA, do your job, because even the framework after 2022, you still got other things to address because it shit's far from over. And then the people of the past, the people that are already in the league or whatever, like they've already got the best of both worlds. Or they already like got their eligibility. You got your 26 and 27-year-olds that hooped and got their opportunity, and now they're like riding the benches all in the NFL. I don't want to nitpick and talk shit about that 2021 draft class in the NFL, but we can tell it was a COVID year based off of how niggas was scouting some of those quarterbacks. I won't name them, but
I'm gonna be honest. I still believe in Trey Lance. I don't care if
that's Trey. That's Trey.
Respectfully, if Tua still get a shot, if Michael Penix Jr., who he still keeps getting shots even though he's always hurt and all that, if Deshaun still get a shot, if Dylan Gabriel still get a shot, well, Michael Penix.
I'm off that Michael Penix train.
I
was off that Michael Penix train as soon as he had that wedding and I saw his waves. I was like, there's no way you're wearing waves this guy all day, all night, and them hoes is really not spinning like that. They cool.
Like, it was all right way, but like for him to wear the do-rag excessively, it's like, come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
But like,
no.
I remember I get that hot take. I was like, Michael Penix would be the best quarterback in that draft. That was takes hot for a reason.
Well,
no, Caleb Williams was in that draft. Drake May was in that.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Wasn't them right?
Yeah. Because Bo Nix was in there, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Or was that Jaden Daniels? It was whatever that draft was. It was
Jaden Daniels was in that same draft.
Was the same draft? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, same draft. Yeah, damn. We had that nigga over. Jaden Daniels and Caleb.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
I was tweaking. That was my fault.
Oh my god.
But like niggas like him, if niggas like Deshaun, Dylan Gabriel, Shador,
wait.
They got shots. Trey Lance.
He's not the worst. Penix wasn't the worst in there. 9 was in that draft.
Oh shit.
9 was for sure in that draft. I was never a believer of him.
Yeah, nah.
You saw that meme that the Atlanta Falcons of Michael Penix like pointing the tour. What's him?
He probably wouldn't even say nothing bad, but it's just the video got it. It's over.
Send him, bro. Oh God, but
let's move to the NBA though, because few transactions that happened. So starting things off, would start the ball rolling. Peyton Watson, he got traded from the Denver Nuggets to the Cavs. So it's the Cleveland, Denver, and the Clippers. They've agreed on the trade, sending Peyton Watson to the Cavs, Max Strus to the Clippers, and an unprotected 2031 first-round Cavs pick and a 2032 Kings second-rounder to the Nuggets. And Peyton Watson, he then signed a 4-year, $88 million deal with the Cavs. Only thing I'd say about this is 2031, that does not sound like a real year, even though it's coming up low-key relatively soon. But it don't feel like a real year to me.
That's like 6 years away, 5 years away.
5 years. 2030 these years don't seem real, but this Peyton Watson, this whole transaction, it made room for the Cavs to go ahead and sign James Harden to a 3-year, $97 million contract with a player option and a trade kicker. We already knew that.
He still got a player option off that?
It's James Harden, bro. How old is James? He 37 or 38?
He's probably 30. Probably about to turn 38.
James Harden is 36 years old.
Okay.
But he's turning 37 in 5 days.
Literally. Okay. Yeah, so that'll put him at 39 at the end of
How long you think he's going to play? You think he's playing? He's definitely not playing till LeBron's age. Although, low key, James Harden is like an ageless wonder ass nigga because he's been going crazy and hooping, low key the same style at least for his entire career, and he still can't be stopped.
Yeah, his athleticism is like a different type of athleticism where he doesn't need like that crazy quick twitch type of situation. If he loses,
as long as he's still strong as hell too, so that's never boy.
As long as you got Moses Malone Jr.'s out here in the world, he's always gonna be strong. He's always gonna get his weight up. But I think out of him, I think because it's a player option. Yeah, I think he uses all 3 of them years. He just doesn't seem like a nigga that's just gonna leave money on the floor.
Yeah, he said he's not doing that no more. He said he's not doing that.
Yeah,
he was I did that in Houston, and I'm never doing that again. Or no, he said he did that in Brooklyn. He was like, I'm never doing that again, which is valid because that Brooklyn thing was terrible, and it wasn't his fault either.
Wasn't his fault. It was
COVID's fault. I mean, it was 2022. It was that fault.
Oh God! So 30. Yeah. So he'll be 39.
Yeah.
By the time it's time to pick up that player option, and I know he's gonna pick it up. He's the type of person where he'll do it, pick up the player option, and then get traded somewhere like Houston or something like that. And just.
You think he's still? I mean, well, if it's Houston, he could end his career there, I guess. But Houston, he's still gonna be a valuable at 38. People are gonna want to trade for James. Well, people don't want to trade for James Harden right now. But
niggas, I don't know. When it comes to James Harden, I simply just do not know. Be so honest with you. But he's definitely not going to be Bronze Age. I think this is going to be his last crazy contract. Well, this will be the last time we see some 97 mil type shit.
Yeah.
It's like basically 30 mil a year, which in the grand scheme of things, that's not the craziest contract in the world, deemed other people, but that's what happens when you're dealing with a timeless player. But yeah, I'm not mad at it though. I mean, you didn't get Bron, so you got to keep somebody.
Yeah. But next deal that happened, DeMar DeRozan, he is going to go ahead and sign with the Denver Nuggets. Year 18. That feels crazy, year 18 for DeMar, but
Damn,
it's year 18 for DeMar DeRozan.
I didn't know that.
Shoot. Yeah.
Really? Damn, okay, so this is, because everybody in 09, this 08, 09 class, that makes sense, because he's the same class as Harden, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 09 is Rosen, Curry, Harden, Blake Griffin. It's a nice little draft class.
Yeah,
okay, it's a fucking crazy draft class. I'm still missing some people.
Jeff Teague.
Jeff Teague, Ricky Rubio. But yeah, that makes sense. I'm actually not mad at this. I'm not.
I like to see what he can do, what he can bring to the Nuggets. He's not gonna, the Nuggets are still defensively deficient. They've always been, so that's not gonna change. But DeMar, no matter what, he's a bucket. That's one thing you can always say about him. So when Jamal Murray has his inevitable struggles, because he always goes cold randomly for a little bit, and it's like, why the fuck are you like this? Because you're so much better than that. So why are you doing this? But DeMar, he's always going to be a bucket. With Joker getting the passes to him, Joker, being a threat from three. Same with Jamal Murray. I'll leave room for DeRozan to operate in mid range. So
absolutely.
I'm not mad at it. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, literally. Like, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, who was in that spot before? Michael Porter Jr. or Peyton Watson? Yeah.
But even then, DeMar DeRozan is a walking 20. Or did he have a 20 last year? I don't know.
He was in the 20s.
20. Yeah, he's a walking 18 plus points. So Peyton Watson wasn't doing that. So we'll see. I don't think it takes him over the edge or anything like that. But it's Jokic. Jokic is still Jokic. So
they about a decade too late for that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's.
But now, next thing that happened, that low-key just happened a little bit before we started recording. Klay Thompson hasn't been finalized, or at least I don't think it's been finalized, but he's expected to sign with the Miami Heat after he clears waivers, after a buyout with the Mavericks. And then I think they said he's going to get a 2-year, $13 million deal with like a player option or something like that. And you know what? Also another, fuck it, why not? Because the Heat need some shooters somewhere. They got Giannis and Bam and Wiggins still there, right? Or I'm tripping?
Wiggins is still there.
Yeah, Giannis, Bam, Wiggins, Davion Mitchell. Like, none of them niggas can shoot for real. So, get one of the best shooters ever. Even though he's a little bit washed, respectfully. He'll probably tell you that himself, but he can still shoot,
I mean, you need to replace something when you let go of Tyler Hero. We got to get somebody that's a lighter complexion. Balance this shit out. Make Pat Riley a little bit more happier. Klay Thompson is another nigga that got a hold. Yeah.
Why do you say that? Oh wait, no, never mind. I know exactly why you said that. Because he expected to play with Luka.
Yeah, like he came there. I'm ready to play with Luka, and they trade that nigga his first. I'm like, had I known this, I would have just stayed in Golden State. Had I if I knew this was gonna go down. And when people would say that in like interviews, he was like try to be respectful and not like try to answer that question, but you saw it in his face. Yes, nigga, like I would have never gone here. I came here specifically to hoop with Luka and Kyrie, and then Kyrie splits his shit. So now we're down 2 stars for like 2 months, maybe like a month for real, because Luka got hurt. A month because he got hurt and then got traded, and then a month after he got traded, Kyrie got hurt in March.
Nah, Nico
And then
Harris.
you play with AD, and then AD fucks his shit up, and they shut that nigga down for the rest of the season, and then the next season go in, they trade him. His highlight has been playing with Cooper Flag, which is nothing. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's not what he signed up for.
That's not what he came here for, bro. Like that's not what I was trying to do.
Meanwhile, there's a nigga making $100 million wearing number 23 for the Golden State Warriors. And there's a nigga with curly hair that they keep talking about over there for the Golden State Warriors that they refuse to put in trade talks. That wants $30 million. Yeah, I'd be a little pissed. Yeah. And the woman that I used to talk to is telling my business. I'm not having a good time.
And she's still fine. Like
she's not. Yeah, she's fine.
There's nothing I can do with that.
So you know what I'm doing as a black man? Going to Miami. That's gonna solve my problem. That's gonna make me free. He like boats.
Yeah,
I remember that. That nigga love boats.
I know he was mad as fucking Dallas after they traded him. Like,
he was so mad. And I feel like that puts his and I don't even like talking about niggas' relationship, but I feel like that put a relationship in perspective. Like, how can Meg really cheer you up for real when shit going like on the court, shit like this going on?
Yeah.
Meg was doing from this. There was nothing Meg could have done, bro. She tried her best. She's not Luka.
Nico Harrison ruined that relationship.
Oh God, she's not Luka. It don't matter what she do, cook, clean. She can't average 25, 14, and 8.
Honestly, if Luka was there, they'd probably still be together.
On God!
You probably would have proposed, not gonna hold you.
Yes, they bought a house together.
They bought a house together? Oh my God. Yes. Lord
hey,
Jesus.
That nigga was going crazy. Hey, that nigga was going crazy.
Why did you buy a house? Were they even together that long?
No, that's just rich nigga shit. Nigga just doing
shit. Fair. I guess, bro. I guess. If it's not really nothing to you, then fuck it. Why not, bro?
Fuck it. Let's just go do it. Nah, bro. Klay Thompson feels like the embodiment of I miss my granny. Like that's how this nigga, like, when I start seeing this nigga like do stuff, I'm like, Klay, what? That nigga miss his granny, bro. Oh God, he do.
Oh, God, he do. One more thing that I forgot to talk about, or the Jalen Duran. We ain't got to stay on this too long, but Jalen Duran, he still ain't been signed, and them contract talks they say are going absolutely horrible. And he hates the Pistons. The Pistons sort of hate him back. Not like the players, but I'm saying like the organization.
No, for sure.
Like, yeah. So it's just like, damn, that playoff ruins his life.
Oh, way. This is bad for him, but like, this is unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's so bad that I low-key kind of forgot. You heard Ben Simmons is trying to get back in the league?
Benjamin, stop it. Now is not the time. Now is not the time, Benjamin. Let's not do this.
Nigga said, Tasha, please.
Like, now is not the time, Ben. Anywho, let's talk about your favorite person in the NBA, Adam Silver. Frankly, you know what?
My favorite?
It's not even the Adam Silver of it. Let's just break the whole of everything down, because this Kawhi situation it's already been out of hand, and now it just keeps getting like, I don't even know if I want to say keep getting worse or keep getting more and more annoying. It's just like, bro, what the hell is going on? But recently, this came out August 17th. And it says this ESPN article, and it says that the NBA has found no evidence that Clippers owner Steve Ballmer funneled money through team sponsors to pay Kawhi Leonard and circumvent the salary cap. The NBA is instead focused on whether the team's introduction of Kawhi to team sponsors constitutes a violation of the league's rules prohibiting salary cap circumvention. So this report came out basically saying like, oh, nothing happened with Kawhi. And this had everybody, including me, in like a frenzy of like, oh my gosh, Adam Silver, you fucking suck. We hate you. In this, that, and the third. But I think like maybe like an hour later, the NBA dropped Meet the Grams, and are not even necessarily really Meet the Grams for real, but they just an official statement. This is all they said. This really is Meet the Grams, just black statement, white lettering, no nothing else. It just says NBA spokesman Mike Bass. ESPN's article regarding the LA Clippers investigation, for which the NBA declined to cooperate in, contains numerous and significant inaccuracies. The results in this matter will be made clear once the investigation is concluded. So the NBA, like we said, just fired back and said, everything you read in that ESPN article, don't believe it. Where do we go from here? Like we know what happened. We know what Kawhi did. Like even if y'all want to act like, oh no, he didn't, and oh just because he had sponsors, like be for real. If you're gonna be anything, please be for real. Like we know what happened. Rectify this, Adam Silver. Like figure out a solution so we can all move on, because he's been caught red-handed. Like Kawhi's been caught red-handed. Steve Ballmer's been caught red-handed. Just like do something, nigga. Damn. Like that meme where like whatever the fuck is poking someone with a stick. Like do something. Damn. Like that's what I feel like.
I think people that don't give a fuck about this or don't find an issue about this or clowning certain situations. It's not. I'm not gonna go the idiot route because that's Jackson's job.
I will. I will go the idiot.
That's Jackson's job. You know what I mean? And he does that very well. Right? When I try, I say a slur by accident, so I stopped. I retired. I retired from those things. I let Jax do it a little bit more eloquently. But I'm gonna just go a different approach. I would like for the people that don't care. Take a look at the MLB right now. Take a look at baseball, okay? And look at what's going on and look at the conversations about to happen because very soon they're about to be in a lockout. And the reason why they're going to be in a long-ass lockout is because of shit like this. Shit like this. When shit didn't get nipped in the bud, when shit wasn't being held accountable earlier on with MLB and certain things, where rules were being broken or this wasn't a part of the rule book or this was happening and people weren't getting punished, all hell broke loose and people started saying, you know what? Fuck it. If they not going to get in trouble, nigga, try your best to stop me too. I'm going to do some shit and y'all just going to have to stop me legally. Like we're just going to have a fucking lockout or whatever the case may be. If this doesn't get addressed, NBA is going to a lockout. And I don't think people are understanding that could be like a thing. And I know people aren't really talking about it. But let Stephen Ballmer get away with this with no kind of repercussions. Like these niggas, the owners are all, people keep talking about it's a copycat league. We say this shit all the time. You don't think niggas gonna copycat Stephen Ballmer? You don't think like people are following on like they're falling under the premise of they believe that people are already doing this and people are still doing it. Like Stephen Ballmer.
Even if they are,
even it is, we can cut this shit out. Cut this shit out, and then won't get mad. These are the same niggas that would get mad at niggas gambling. You the same these are the same niggas that are mad at Terry Rozier. You mad at Jonte Porter. But you don't give a fuck that Steve Ballmer doing some shit. It's all in the same umbrella to me. Cut this shit out. You half stepping. This is like how I feel with not liking James Harden but loving Luka Doncic. It's giving a little anti-black, man. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And so that's all I really have to say with that.
Like with all the people who, because Pablo Torre has been reporting on like all of this. He's the one that started this whole witch hunt's the wrong word because it's an actual thing that's happening. So he's the one who started like this whole avalanche of everything that's going on now. And he's continuing to report. He's finding out more and more information surrounding like Kawhi and his endorsement deals. And he keeps putting out new episodes of his podcast. And people keep being like, And then, like, as soon as the ESPN article came out saying that, oh, we didn't find any problems with what Steve Ballmer was doing, everybody sort of went to Pablo Torre and tried to like dunk on him. It's like, see, all your reporting was wrong. Those people were saying that, even though this statement came out, there were people saying like, bro, who cares? Stop reporting. Why are you doing all this? Just let these people make their money. Blah blah. It's like, or who cares? He didn't do anything illegal, and it's just because something's not legal does not mean it's good. Like legality and morality are not the same thing. Like slavery was legal. Does that mean it was good?
No.
Like, what are we fucking doing? Like, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, Pablo Torre, he needs to stop. I feel like as a society, we've just become desensitized to corruption on all forms of everything just because of the way like just life and the government and just everything's going on right now. So like we're used to scandals and we're used to corruption now. So we're all just like, oh, he's not doing anything illegal. This is fine because we just gotten okay with this. Like, no, he's still like, is this illegal? No, but he's still cheating, which is wrong, which is why we should hold people to a higher standard, hold people to be better. Because if we can't even get that from if we can't get that from people who own basketball teams, even though they're billionaires, like, who can we like expect that from? If people at the highest level of whatever are able to do whatever they want, why do we think that's okay? Like, I just don't like everybody was saying like, oh, nobody should care. Like, y'all are dumbasses. Like, this is an actual thing. I'm not saying it's the most important thing in the world, but in terms of sports, this is like a really big moment, I feel like, and people are just brushing over it. Like, am I crazy for thinking that?
You're not crazy. I think a lot of it is loud, very loud Clippers fans that are talking in some of
it's not enough. There are some Clippers fans, but there's not enough Clippers fans to be as loud as all the stuff I've been seeing. It's a lot of people are just fucking stupid, bro.
Like, well, I think a lot of people don't they first of all, I think a lot of people's attention spans are very just fucking fried due to social media. So they think if something doesn't instantly get done, they're kind of tired of hearing it. I think everybody's kind of on the same page of, yo, I'm tired of hearing this bullshit. Let's make up something. Like, in their mind, if this didn't happen in that first 2 week span or a month that Pablo Torre officially reported it, in their mind, punish him or let it go. But I'm tired of like this like, oh, we like for a whole year. Granted, it has been a whole year, but I just don't think that's like the proper way to like assess the situation. I don't think we should just say, hey, just let it go. Like they're kind of treating it like the bitter ex that can't get over his partner cheating. It's like, that's not the same thing. This is a different kind of cheating. We definitely tell them to let it go, because it's like, yo, if you're not gonna leave or whatever, do something.
It's your fault. Like, if you're not gonna leave, just let it go. If you're not gonna leave, bro.
Right. So I think what the Adam Silver thing is different, because it's just like, yo, hey, I do agree with them. It has been way too long, and I actually am kind of tired of going through this preliminary round of it.
I do agree 100%.
So let's do something, and doing something is not let it go. You don't have that option to just let it go like everybody else. You got to hold somebody accountable, or else it sets a crazy precedent. And I think that owners outside of Mark Cuban, because Mark Cuban don't count, but like, I don't think
Mark Cuban's not even an owner no more.
He's not even an owner no more. I think other owners are not being vocal enough about it, because this shit's going to affect them. Because if they don't get this shit done, then it sets a precedent that, hey, yeah, we may have a salary cap, but a salary cap don't mean shit. We don't really have a salary cap, which makes this shit feels like baseball, which makes the fans will really start to really understand, hey, my owner, especially if you one of these owners that's flipping teams for a 1 year rental, hey, they're not in it for the long haul, so they're not going to pour the amount of money to make my team the best they can possible. They're trying to money grab this shit and then flip it. So when it's time for the next wave or whatever, and we're seeing, hey, why are the Clippers always up here? Or why are the New York Knicks always up here because they have endless money and they love the game and they love the sport and it's bigger than a paycheck to them. So they're gonna cash out as much money as they can versus another team versus Tom Dundon. You're never gonna go up because we don't even have a salary cap. Hey, he's always below the salary cap. Don't take the training wheels off. Don't let that. Hell no. So, yeah, I think that's the problem. Too many important niggas are silent right now. And I think that's what's really not, that's what's making people or like the audience not give a fuck as much because owners are not chirping about it. Other people that are in the same position are not chirping about it. It's just Pablo Torre, Steve Ballmer, and Adam Silver that are like the main people that are talking, and they don't even like Adam Silver and Pablo Torre talk. They don't even like them niggas' voices enough for them to be talking the way they're talking. And Steve Ballmer still has a good PR of, oh my God, like he's just one of those owners that you just, he'll just, everybody wants a owner like Steve Ballmer because they're willing to do whatever it takes. Steve
Ballmer's like a bad guy. Like this is all just shows how much of a diehard fan he is that he's going this hard.
Sure.
So I don't think Steve Ballmer's like a bad guy or anything like that. He just got caught, like nigga.
That's a problem because if this nigga was like a Donald Sterling type of nigga, yeah, we would probably punish him already. It would have been done.
Out of there.
But he's Steve Ballmer, so it's different. So yeah, I like I said, calling you an idiot, that's Jackson's job because that's what you are. But that would be me beating a dead horse. I think people have to look at it from a standpoint of like, your team is going to get affected if this doesn't get situated. Like, just because we let it go and we sweep it under the rug, we see the repercussions. Just like the NCAA thought, hey, we could just push this across the rug and give niggas a fifth year after COVID.
Solve the problem for us.
You know what I'm saying? No. Yes, it'll go away. Now we got this bullshit that we gotta. You still gotta answer to this. You still gotta get all this shit together. So, yeah, most importantly, especially if you are a Timberwolves fan, a Lakers fan, any nigga that just got a new owner that hasn't had the team for less than a year.
Especially if you're Trailblazers.
Yeah, like I'd be concerned and nervous, nigga, because they not gonna go band for band with Ballmer. They don't want to be that nigga.
And they can't.
They can't. They could never.
He's the richest owner. He's the richest owner in sports. I think just sports period, or is it American sports? I don't know, but that nigga rich as hell.
I don't know.
He like owning Microsoft or some shit. I don't know, but
yeah, he might be the richest person to own a sports team. I think his brand. I think Jerry Jones still has the richest brand in sports.
Yeah,
I think that article just came out like 5 days ago, but he's up. He's up there. He's a single digit number when it comes to the top 5, the top ranking shit. So
yeah, but
I feel like every time we end a topic with Adam Silver, it's always ended in Adam Silver, get your shit together or get it together or do something. And it's just like, damn, like I am actually tired of saying that.
But it's just like he don't get his shit together, bro. David Stern would never. David Stern would also have Paulo Torre killed, but neither here nor there. And since we are speaking about owners, let's go ahead and get to the final thing, which is the Lakers and everything that's going on. So this all started August 17th. Now or maybe let's start a little bit earlier because the Lakers got sold to Bob Iger and Josh Kushner. Yeah, so it started then. But then August 17th, Shams, he reported that the Buss family has decided to sell its remaining 17.8 ownership stake in the Lakers to the new owners. The Buss family trust, composed of all the Buss siblings, received majority votes to allow trustees to execute the sale. It required 4 of 6 votes to enact the tag-along provision of the sale and blah, blah, blah. So everybody, and I remember we had talked about last episode in real life, and I was like, man, they're going to try to hold Jeannie out because she's a woman and also they hate her. So I was like, yeah, they're going to slime her out. And they did. But Jeannie dropped her version of Meet the Buses. because he came out and said, "No, you niggas cannot sell this team because she is still the controlling owner of that 17.8% of the Lakers, and because she's still the controlling owner, no vote or whatever can take that power away because she owns it's 17.8%, but she still owns that majority, so she has the final say." And this has now become at least for 5 years. But now this has become a whole everything. And I'm a little sick because have you ever watched that show Succession on HBO? I've never seen it, but people keep saying like, "Oh my gosh, this is just like Succession." But the Lakers, and people have been making so many jokes about that, and I haven't got a single one of them because I ain't never seen. Niggas say the show is good. I ain't never seen it, so niggas just be talking about it. I'm like, I get it.
It's a very good show. I'm not gonna lie. You got to tap into that. I'm surprised you haven't tapped into that as much as you like.
I was going to because
that's right up your alley. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. That's like really up your alley.
I just never pressed play because I think I was watching. It was some other shit I was watching.
You was probably watching that other one. I forgot the one. What's the one with the chip in their head?
I don't know what that one is. What are you talking about?
It was on Apple. I think it's like on Apple TV or some shit.
Oh, Severance.
Yeah, I think he was watching Severance during that time. When Succession was really popular.
Severance is special.
One of them S shows. It was like the 3 S's. It was like Severance, Succession, and Suits. Like I think all 3 of them hoes was like rocking at the same time, and niggas was like, we bad rotation, but you know. And then on top of that, it was in the fall, and if it was in the fall, you were watching Love Is Blind with me. So there's only so much you can watch, bro.
When is I'll figure out the new season of Love Is Blind comes out later.
Next month.
Perfect.
That was the most devious perfect I hadn't heard you say in a long time. That nigga been feeding.
It's a great show. Where they gonna be at? Do you know?
Boston.
Well,
hey man, look.
The World Cup changed my opinions on Boston, but we can talk about that later. Let's continue to get to the Lakers. But like, I don't even know what there is to say, to be honest with you. Like,
I feel like we were both right.
This is clearly not going to get resolved no time soon, at least. Well, I say clearly, but you never know because these niggas be doing whatever they want nowadays. But I don't think it's going to get resolved no time soon. And
I don't know.
You know what? Like, even though like Jeannie Buss, her tenure as being like the sole owner of the Lakers hasn't been all that good for real. Like, yes, they got a championship, but they got the championship and they got Luka and LeBron, but like they've still underachieved and been really like a dumpster franchise. Just LeBron just dragging them along for real. So, but like even despite all that, I'd rather her have some say in the Lakers than not. Because, like I said, I do not trust, the Bob Igers and Josh Kushners of the world. And, like, with Jeannie Buss, I think she at least cares about the Lakers for real. Like, some of these other owners, like Tom Dunn and them, he don't care about the Trailblazers. He just wanted the team. But Jeannie Buss, I think she is, like, granted, I know Winning Time, that TV show, wasn't a 100% accurate representation of her and, like, the Buss family. It probably wasn't even, like, 85% accurate. But, like, I still feel like her love for the Lakers and the team was still like a thing that she has. So that's why I'd rather her have some say in the Lakers at least.
Yeah, it's very important that she had that clause in her first contract of whenever they had the deal for the Lakers that she had to be that 17% like stakeholder for at least 5 years. That was fucking pivotal because they was like you said, they was ready to boot her out, and I was like, man, look. I was like, man, look. I get they trying to boot her, and I'm not saying that at some point she's gonna get that boot. Like it's gonna be inevitable. But she's not gonna go down with a fight, and if you hold her, I just feel like she will never be the only singular person to hold. Somebody will get a hold with her if she has to go down with it.
Oh, she's gonna take everybody down. All her siblings.
She not going alone in this shit. So, the fact that they tried to like get her up out of there and didn't, neutralize the threat the first time, that's not good, especially when you're dealing with a white woman. That's just not good, bro. That's not good. That's all I got. That's all I can say about it. That's just not good. That's just not a good thing. But it's actually kind of crazy how we were both right in that situation. Because they were going to try to hoe her. I didn't know they were going to try to hoe her that early.
I'm saying it low key.
Like that was so quick. I was like, "Whoa!"
They were like, "Oh, they're selling the Lakers." Like, "Oh shit!"
Oh shit! And then that nigga Genie said,
Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
and it's just like, okay, dear Iger, like, all right, bitch, my bad, my fault. But yeah, it sounds like we will be talking more about Lakers management than the Lakers season in general. I think that's where we're headed. And with the lack of melanin in that starting five, I'm actually here for it. Yeah. I'm not trying to see them Lakers like that. I'm not trying to see the snow time Lakers like this right now. Not right now. Crazy. Snow time Lakers on Christmas Day? Yeah, give me Genie Buzz drama right now. That's okay. I'm fine.
And throughout all of this, Rob Pelinka is still the GM of the Lakers. Throughout all of this.
Hey, man, that Kobe connection is just different, bro. Jeez Christ, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. Change that fucking nigga life.
Shout out to him. Even he's terrible. He's not really good at his job, but he's survived he survived so much, bro.
They gift wrapped that nigga Luka, bro. He didn't even do anything.
They gift wrapped him LeBron. He didn't do. I mean, that one championship, but that is good. You cannot take that. That championship was more LeBron than Rob Pelinka. It literally fell upwards, bro.
Literally fell upwards. That's wow, crazy.
Oh, and before we get to hot takes, one more thing that just happened. Literally, just now I got the notification. 4-time Pro Bowl running back Nick Chubb has retired.
Wow. Dang. I kind of saw it coming. That was such a horrific injury.
It's just Nick Chubb was a monster. It's just them injuries got him, bro.
That one, what was that? Was that in 2022? I forgot what year when he completely obliterated his fucking knee, like that major.
Didn't he do it twice? I know he did it once in the NFL, or I know he did it once in college, but didn't he do it twice in the NFL?
I know he had a major one in the NFL where it was like, oh, like this is gruesome. I don't want to look at that shit.
Yeah, he's only 30.
Yeah, 30. Bro, that shit really got him up out the paint. The latest one was the one that kind of fucked him up because he was like a 1,500-yard receiver for real. Like
Nick Chubb was
one of
the best running backs in the dead ass one of the best running back, a top 5 running back in the NFL for about 5 seasons for real.
And this is the reason why Nick Chubb is the reason why I'd never be feeling bad for the Browns. Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb were rookies together, bro. You drafted both of those niggas in the first round while still having Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward. There's
no reason they should have been as bad as they were.
And Jarvis Landry. This is even before y'all went to go get Odell. Like y'all be and y'all fucked that up. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I'd be like, oh, woe is me, poor Browns. It's just never. It's always something. Well, sometimes y'all be shooting y'all shits in the foot, bro. Like that was a good little roster that y'all had for a good little stint. There was a good little window where y'all were decent.
When you had two bona fide, or Baker wasn't a bona fide star, but Baker was. You had a serviceable quarterback, a star running back in Nick Chubb because Nick Chubb was a star. Odell, he didn't like Baker, so Odell was a star, but he didn't like Baker. But then on defense, you had 2 stars in Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward. That team should have had way more success.
You still had David Njoku. That's a good quality.
Yeah, serviceable to good tight end.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Come on, that defense was too good, and that was a competent offense. Man, fuck out, fuck out of here. So, not to take it, no, not to get it off of Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb was great. I wish him nothing but the best. Wasn't he with the Texans last?
Yeah.
Didn't he like sign like a little deal,
Yeah.
like a little
He was with the
small
Texans.
deal? Yeah, because
He was with the
niggas. He was with the Texans mainly because they didn't know what the fuck was going on with Joe Mixon. They was like just trying to get bodies for real, and now we know. Allegedly,
where's Joe Mixon? What is he doing? Actually,
he need to go ahead and retire too. I think he could.
Yeah, he a free agent right now. He's 30 as well. Shit.
Yeah, go ahead, and it's totally fine. We don't have to force it.
Yeah.
Get up out of there. I don't even know who is the running back there.
For who? Texans?
Yeah, who is the running back?
They David Montgomery. They traded for him.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Because I forgot. Yeah, they had a. Yeah, damn. Jahmyr Gibbs gonna be eating this year. Wow. He ain't got to split carries no more. I might have to give him up. That might be RB1 for me. Jesus Christ. All right. I do think it is about that time though.
All right, bet.
Jax, what is your hot take for?
All right. This will sound like hate, but I promise you it is not hate. But Matthew Stafford, like, I'm a Matthew Stafford fan. I ain't got no problem with Matthew Stafford. Now, Matthew Stafford, he currently is still a very good quarterback. Matthew Stafford is a good quarterback. And he had at least all the talent in the world because, you know, he was one of the first quarterbacks doing like the no-look passes, crazy arm strength, all that. Really good, very talented, etc. With that being said, he's not an all-time great. Like, we have to be so for real. Like, yes, the back end of his career, he had like the Super Bowl win. He just won the MVP. So he is a very good, very talented quarterback. But I've seen people talk about him saying that he was the best player to wear 9 in the NFL. Like, no, Drew Brees is still there. Like, what are we talking about? And like Matthew Stafford, like I said, he has all the talent in the world, but he's not even because he's about, I think he's 38 now. He's damn near 40. The current Matthew Stafford is not the most talented version of Matthew Stafford. And even the most talented version of Matthew Stafford, we saw him play. He was not even one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Like, he was would I say he was better than Phillip Rivers? Like, Phillip Rivers had a better, like, Matthew Stafford's career got good once he got to the Rams. Like, he had I think maybe 2-ish seasons of, like, success with Detroit where they, like, made the playoffs and made, like, a little bit of noise, but he really got good when he got to the Rams because that's when you link with Sean McVay, and Sean McVay is an evil genius and all these other things that, you know, went Super Bowl, won, etc. But it's just like, we saw Matthew Stafford when he was playing at the same time as people like Drew Brees, people like Phillip Rivers, people like, you know, Matt Ryan, people like, hell, even Tony Romo. Like, Matthew Stafford was cool. He was really good, or not. I mean, he was really talented, but like, all time, no. And we saw him when he was playing at his best with all time quarterbacks, and he was nowhere in their class. Like, I think we just gotta. There's a lot of revisionist history on Matthew Stafford. Like, he's a great in everything, but like, let's chill, bro. Like, please, let's chill.
So you call him elite?
Like, now he's elite, yes. Oh yeah, no, I'm not even gonna cap. Like, now he's for sure elite. He just won the MVP. For sure he's elite. But all-time great, no. He's not. Like, people are acting like he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, like, with a bullet in, like, straight lock. Like, if he is, I feel like that's a mistake. Like, will he get to the Hall of Fame? Yeah, he's going to end up because he won the Super Bowl, won the MVP. He's going to get in the Hall of Fame. But I don't think he really even had a Hall of Fame career before that. Like, he just put up, 5,000 yards passing, and that's it. Like, he didn't even get to, like, Pro Bowls for real, and everybody gets to fucking Pro Bowls. Like, I think Mitch Trubisky got to a fucking Pro Bowl, bro. Like, he's been to the Pro Bowl maybe, like, 4-ish times, and a lot of them just came.
Shout out,
what are we... Like, Shador got to the Pro Bowl. Like, what are we talking about? Like, that's why, like, Matthew Stafford is I'm not trying to hate on him, but all-time great. we have got to be so serious. We have got to chill out for a little bit. Like I was there, I was watching when Matthew Stafford was in his younger days with Detroit. They weren't that good. He was talented, but like, not no all-time great. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So, what era or what year would you consider like his like prime or like his like at his peak? Or do you feel like he's one of these niggas that has like this late peak where like he peaked in like his late 30s, like a Tom Brady?
Like from his career standpoint, I feel like his career for sure peaked in his 30s because that's when he got to the Rams and everything. But like as far as like physical talent and stuff like that, that was probably when he was like, that was probably like from 2014 to maybe like what 2020 because that was about 6 seasons. So that was when he was 26 to 32. Like those are prime years, and those are all with Detroit. And then he got I can include 2021 because that was his first year with the Rams. But like, yeah, that was his peak, and he wasn't even cold for it like that. Like he was a stat man, stat accumulator, bro, stat merchant. He's a good quarterback, but we have got to chill. We have really got to chill out with that shit, bro.
So in his peak era, do you feel like he was top 10 era?
In his peak, do I feel like he was top 10? Maybe, but just because but he'd be on like the lower end of that spectrum. Maybe like
or like let me cut to the top 5.
Top 5, no.
Was he top 5 QB in his era? Who were the 5 that you were taking over him in his era?
From like the 2014 to
from that 2014 to 2020 era. Anytime before the Rams, I'm basically saying.
I mean, there was Tom Brady was still Tom Brady. Drew
Brees
was still Drew Brees. Aaron Rodgers was still Aaron Rodgers. Big Ben was still Big Ben. Like, it was like shit like that. I'm trying to think of somebody else from that. I think somebody else from that era. There was another quarterback that was better than him in that era. I'm trying to think.
In the teens?
Yeah, like it was still Philip Rivers. Was still Philip Rivering. Although that was sort of how you feel about him and Matt Ryan? How do you feel about Matt Ryan in that? But I'd say Matt Ryan was better than him because Matt Ryan did have more success than him until like not Detroit, but until the Rams days for real. Like he was not.
You put him.
Peyton was still in that era for a couple of years. Like,
was Carson Palmer still hooping?
I wouldn't say Carson Palmer was still there, but I wouldn't. He was like
there.
Crazy hooping.
Okay. Eli
was winning, but like no, I wouldn't say Eli. Okay. Eli was winning though, but
I just want to see where you was at with it. A young Teddy B.
All right. But yeah, like Matthew Stafford, like I said, the Pro Bowl doesn't really mean anything, but he's only been to the Pro Bowl 3 times, and like nigga, Shador went to the Pro Bowl. Shador's nowhere near as good as Matthew Stafford, and he still ended up in the Pro Bowl. So like you can, as good as people were saying, or you couldn't even make the Pro Bowl, bro. In your prime, what are we talking? That's why I'm just like we've got to chill. Like he's a good quarterback, but let's chill, bro.
Was he better than an Eagles Michael Vick?
I don't know if I can answer that properly because my bias will always take Michael Vick over damn near anybody. But like I want to say yeah, but like I don't have the numbers. I'm gonna be honest, but I would have taken Michael Vick over him. But I would have taken Michael Vick over pretty much. It's fucking Michael Vick, bro. I take Michael Vick over anybody.
Cam?
Well, not anybody. But I'm a Michael Vick fan, so I'm gonna take Michael Vick over a lot of quarterbacks. Fucking Michael Vick. What are you talking
so you feel like he was like in the Cam Newton category where it's like right up.
Cam was better than him, bro. Cam was better than him. Cam was much better than him, and that's not even an insult. Like it was Cam fucking Newton, bro.
They're not gonna like that one. I already know.
I don't care.
I know you don't. I know it was a blanket statement. I just didn't know we were going there. Jameis Winston was a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Oh. Okay, I just wanted to see how far we was going. My bad. I just wanted to know. Brissett was prime in the Patriots. I just want to know how far the biasness was going, bro. I just wanted to. Man. All right, now it's my turn. My hot take. Please, for the love of God, stop treating fantasy football as your fucking lottery ticket to pay some bills. This shit should not be that goddamn high to join some of y'all little fantasy football leagues, nigga. Yeah, I said little. All right. I should be able to join a couple fantasy football leagues and not feel like I'm damn near taking out a loan. All right. $20 here, $30 here. Shit, $50. That's fine. But as soon as we start getting into the hundreds of dollars, why? Especially when we're like, these the guys, these the fellas. It's not like I'm signing up on profootballfocus.com. Like, it's not like I'm competing. I'm trying to hang out with the guys, connect. Why am I paying a 3-figure digit to join a league with my niggas? Niggas I done seen, like, we grew up. Some of y'all, we grew up together with some of these niggas. What? And I hate to take it there, but, like, sometimes it just feels like I'm being Matt Miller, the way some of y'all niggas is moving with this goddamn money. Why are we paying so much to join a football league? I be having fun. But y'all treating this shit
why does it take so much to get the money that we're owed?
That's what I'm saying. Why did we get here? And I'm not trying to hear y'all.
Just asking questions.
I'm just asking questions, and don't get defensive on some. If you broke, just say that. I'm not here to say none of that. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas is from Houston. That's a scamming ass city. You don't get to tell me I'm broke. I'm just asking a question because I remember what some of y'all. I remember what it was. I remember what some of y'all was like in college. Come on now, like we was all struggling in college. Like let's not go there. I just want to ask a question. Why? You know what I mean? I didn't even know they had they had a what you call it. You know, we have another league, right? There's like a 2-tier league that we're in.
Oh yeah.
I joined that 2nd-tier league like last year because I'm like, okay, like I'll just bullshit. And that nigga came in. He was like, oh yeah, we drafting. Yeah, the deposit. You know, we send a deposit here. What you mean? Wait, we paying for this one too? So, yeah, $20 buy-in. 20, and 20's not a problem. But damn, this was the casual league. What? Y'all niggas worse than 2K. Hey, some of y'all niggas is worse than some of these corporations. What are we doing? We ain't nothing free no more.
That's very funny. But unfortunately, nothing is free anymore.
Oh my God.
Terrible.
Yeah, and it's just like, man, nah, man. It just gets to a point because what we doing with this money? What we doing with this money, y'all? I'm not a fan. I don't think it takes, especially if you're with your homies, your homeboys, your day one niggas. I do not think it should take $100 to get a group of niggas together to draft. Just to say, and you got to pick a struggle. I can't pay $100 and fear for punishment. We got to pick one or the other. All right, nigga. Either make me pay $25 and I pray I don't get that punishment because I feel like the $100 that I donate every year. Look at my fucking thing. The $100 that I pay every year is a punishment alone. I feel like I do a fantasy football punishment every time. That shit gets deducted out of that's a yearly subscription. NBA League Pass don't even cost that much.
That's fair.
Let's get it together, fellas. That's my rant. No, I'm not broke. I just am a conscious spender. And I think it is starting to get a little ridiculous. That's my hot take, and I stand by it.
You know what? I don't like that hot take. Fuck it. I like that hot take.
And if you got a problem with me, oh, that's not the right one. My bad. And if you got a problem with what I said,
do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
you getting tricked right now, man. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. But Jackson, any last words?
Shoot. Go outside, go touch some grass. More importantly, go lock in because football season is finna start in like 2 weeks, possibly. I think 2 weeks. Yeah, so get your mind right for that. It's football season. Lock in. But yeah, that's all I got to say.
And as far as for me, there's a quotable that Jax did on one of our podcasts. I think two weeks ago. He was talking about Sophie Cunningham, and he said the quote, "You are the main thing that is keeping the main thing from being the main thing." That is a bar that nobody really peeped, but I peeped it. And I was like, Jax, that's probably one of the greatest bars you've said in a minute. And I want people in our audience to resonate with that, man. When we say keep the main thing, yo, do not be the main thing that's keeping your main thing from not being the main thing. All right? And V's, if you listen to this, please don't steal it. Let us have something. Let us have something. Rilo,
Like
all them other niggas, let us have something. Please do not steal our bars.
I feel like how Wayne felt when people say his bars, and we be like, "Who said that?" And they're like, "You." And like, I said that for real.
I saw that while I was working out. I was like, damn, okay, Jax, what the fuck? Why did I not peep that in real time?
I don't even remember saying it. So shout out to me, I guess. Shit.
Shout out to you. Yeah, man. Keep the main thing the main thing. All right. Change will come. Consistency will prevail. With that being said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. More content is coming on the way. Be patient with us. Thank you for being loyal subscribers. We'll catch y'all niggas next week.